It's like she forgot where I got her from. I got you from damn near the dumpsters. You was really down out on your last leg. I saved you, I picked you up and took you to where you needed to be. Gave you an opportunity, showed you how to move, showed you how to get money, put you in a position to win. Change your whole swag, change your whole drip, change your whole life. You feel me? And then she turned around and act like she don't appreciate all the things I've done for her, like I didn't even do nothing.
That boy.
You are now watching Create a Steady Hustle with Likquidcash.
Cheers, what it is and what it ain't. It's yours truly, Likquidcash. I need it all at the stash, aka money making Mitch. Hide ya. Yeah, fill in the blank, man. It's a new day, so you know it's a new episode. And you know we're gonna keep it raw and uncut over here. We're gonna tell you what it is and not what it might be. And you are watching the Likquidcash broadcast, man. And this is the Create a Steady Hustle show, where we give you some news you can use. We're gonna give you some fashion tip. We're gonna give you some music tip. We're gonna give you some game too, most importantly. Not just the game on dealing with women, but the game of life. You feel me? But since we on the fashion vibe too, and I'm feeling real dripped out and real drippy, I gotta let y'all know what I got on, because a lot of you dudes out there can't dress, and a lot of y'all need some tips on how to put that shit together. And I put that shit on, you know what I mean? So listen, we're gonna start off with the top. I got that Louis Vuitton sweater on right now. You know, just popped the tag on this motherfucker. Earlier I had a photo shoot. So you know I did my little photo shoot with this joint on. And I decided to come and do an episode today because I'm feeling that good. So you know we got the gray, the blue, the white going on in the sweater. I got the Balmain jeans on. You know what I mean? Get the Balmain jeans with the little rips in it. You know what I mean? It's a little vibe. It's a vibe. And also, I got the Valentinos on the feet. Yeah, I got the Valentinos on the feet, man. You know what I mean? The Valentinos got the gray, got the blue, and got the black, and got the white. And that matches with the sweater. So you got to coordinate. I like to coordinate my bottoms and my tops. You know, the black, you know, black jeans, they go with anything. But with the Valentinos, they have to match the sweater. And so happened, these match each other perfectly. And I bought them separately too. You know, sometimes I see things and I put it together months later. I'll have some sneakers that I haven't worn in 6-7 months. You know, just have them just chilling. And then I see a sweater that goes with it, but didn't even know it go together. I just like the sweater and I purchase it. And then all of a sudden I see, oh, okay, hold on. This shit go together real nicely. So I said I had to get the Valentinos. And you know, I had to top it off with the, why not, the new Pradas. Had to get me some Prada shades, man. You know what I'm saying? All black joints. Feeling like Easy-E in this bitch, you dig? Got the all black I call these the Easy-E's, man. And you know, I got the waves in the hair. You know, I miss the tsunami, man. You find another nigga wavier than me. Shit, I give you $100, man. Pay a light bill, you know what I mean? You dig? But anyway, enough about me, enough about my drip. Y'all know what it is. Listen, we're going to get into the episode. Y'all just relax, chill out. We're going to get into the episode. But this is what I need y'all to do. I need y'all to like. I need y'all to subscribe. And I need y'all to leave a comment, man. I don't care what kind of comment you leave. I don't care if it's a good comment or a bad comment. Just leave a comment. Engage with the platform. Like I said, I'm building this platform from the ground up. I need y'all to support what I got going on. Support the platform off top. You dig? I ain't doing this for my health. I'm doing this to give you some game. And if you find some valuable lessons in this podcast or in this particular episode I got right now, you show some support, man. And how you do that? You go to the website, liquidcash.com, and you support the brand. Or you can go to thepowerofthought.shop and you support the book. You feel me? And I'm going to leave all that information in the description below so you can check out what I got going on. Also, if you're into music and you like music, I love music because I'm a music connoisseur. Definitely check out my latest project. I just dropped a new record called Long Live Caesar. Check it out, man. It's fire. We don't drop weak shit over here. It's fire. Y'all know what it is. This is how it's going down. It's cash is king. It's boss life. Y'all know how we giving it up. Quality over quantity. We don't do no bullshit. Y'all know what it is, man. So yeah, enough about all that. You know I got to talk my shit. You know I got to pay the bills too. I got to let y'all know what it is, man. I got to, man. We're going to give you some real valuable information. And I need y'all to definitely tell a friend to tell a friend. Come over here, man. This is where you get some real game at, you dig? But this particular episode is about dealing with ungrateful people. How do you deal with ungrateful people? How do you navigate around that? Because you might have an ungrateful family member. Your girlfriend could be ungrateful. Your bitch could be ungrateful. You know what I mean? Your kids could be ungrateful. I ain't got no kids, so I can't give you no game on how to deal with that. But what I could do is give you the game on how to deal with family members and women. Because that's the people that I'm engaged with all day, every day. Family members, friends, and women. You feel me? And it's not easy dealing with ungrateful people, man. It's an everyday struggle. It's an everyday battle that you got to deal with because you genuinely love these people and you want the best for them. You know, you want to see them win. So when you bring them in your world and your circumference, you want to see them blossom and be their highest potential and reach their highest potential and be all they could be, like the Army say. You want them to be all they could be. But a lot of times they don't see the goodness in you. A matter of fact, they do see the goodness in you and they take advantage of it. That's the thing when you're dealing with ungrateful people. They see your kind heart and they take advantage of that. And a lot of times in my life, I dealt with a lot of ungrateful women. And this particular chick that I dealt with back in the days, it was a chick from Miami. I know you'll enjoy the episode, but I want y'all to take 5 seconds out your day. Just 5 seconds. Hold on. We're going to get back to it. I know it's getting juicy and we talking some real shit. You dig? But listen, I want y'all to check out my book, The Power of Thought. You can think your way to a rich and prosperous life. Change your mind and you can change your life. It's just that simple. I want y'all to check out my book, man, on www.thepowerofthought.shop. Check it out. Click the link below. Support your boy. Written by yours truly, Likquidcash. Now get back to the episode. Cheers. Spanish chick, beautiful. She lived in Miami. We met when I was out there on, just doing my thing, moving through. And we kept in contact for months on end. Eventually, we built a relationship, and she decided to move where I was at. So she moved to the state I was living at, and we doing our thing. We enjoying life together. But at some point, when you at a certain place in your life, you want the people that you're dealing with versus, the person that you're dealing with, you want them to be on your level. You want to upgrade them in any way, form, or fashion because you want them to kind of reflect you. You want your girl to be a reflection of you. So if you wearing a certain type of vibe and you driving a certain type of vibe, you want her to be looking presentable just like you. So, you upgrade these women and put them in a position to kind of represent you in the right way. And this particular chick, she didn't have a driver's license. She didn't have a lot of things going. She didn't have a car. But I don't really judge people based on where they at right now. I judge people based on where I see them being in the future. So you never judge a person for where they at. Judge them for where you see them, because even a janitor could be somebody later in the future. You never know. So you always want to make sure that you don't kick nobody when they down, or you don't look down on nobody, because what they doing now might not be what they doing in the future. So you got to always be mindful of how you navigate, move, and interact with people. You know what I mean? Because where I'm at now, I wasn't there 5 years ago, you dig? I'm always elevating. So you never judge people based on where they at. So anyway, I brought her into my life. I brought her into my world. Taught her how to drive a car. Bought her a first car. Took her to DMV, got her a license. Did all the things that her parents supposed to teach her how to do. Your father should have been in your life and showed you how to drive. You know what I mean? Your mom should have been in your life and took you to DMV and got your driver's license. These are the things that you should have been doing on your own because you're an adult. But a lot of times, some people don't even know how to be an adult. And it takes another person holding their hand and walking them through stages in life on how to grow. So that was this particular situation with this chick. She wasn't a bad person at all. She was a great person, but she still didn't appreciate none of those things I did for her. She still was ungrateful. Still had an attitude every time she woke up. Every time she wouldn't go out her way to do something for me if I asked her. If I needed something done, if I needed her to cook a meal, or if I needed her to clean up or do anything domesticated, she would have an attitude with that. She felt like because I have it, I should get a maid. She felt like I shouldn't even be, she shouldn't even be cooking. I should have a maid because I got the money to provide us with a maid. She believed somebody else should be cleaning up. She believed I should hire a cook because she felt like, oh, you got the money, why not spend it and we can live life in this particular way. And I'm like, yo, if that's the case, what are you for? If you're not cooking, if you're not cleaning, and if you're not giving me no feminine energy where you're doing these things that I feel a woman should be doing and bringing into my life and adding to my life, because that's an asset. I don't want to eat out every time. You know what I mean? Every night I don't want to order DoorDash or takeout or whatever. I don't want to deal with strangers being in my house and having them clean up my house if you live in my house. You know what I mean? Now, if you didn't live here, that's a whole different story. But even if you didn't live here, I feel like a woman should still come over and do, minor shit. She might do the laundry, fold your clothes, preferably fold my clothes because I hate folding clothes. I'm going to keep it 1,000. You feel me? But I don't mind doing my own laundry because I don't want you to mix your shit up with mine anyway. But I definitely need you to fold the clothes because I'm lazy when it comes to that. But she didn't feel that she needed to do any of that because she like, man, you got the bread, you got the money. Why not hire these people to take care of that? You know what I mean? And anything that I did for her, I felt like it took a while for her to even say thank you. If I took her to dinner and I spent $200, $300, $400 on a meal, we having a nice restaurant, nice outing, it wasn't a thank you right away. I had to remind her to say thank you after we finished eating a good meal or we finished having a night on the town, we had a nice date or whatever have you. I'm doing something nice for her. It took a while for her to say thank you. I might even give her a compliment. It took a while for her to give me a compliment back. It's like, bitch, I put this shit on. Like, don't act like you just meet niggas that get dripped and fresh like this. Like, come on, man. I know I smell good. Say something. You feel me? I got on Platinum Chanel. I got on, Platinum Chanel, man. That's the #1 fragrance. I know niggas be fucking with the Bond number 9. I know niggas be fucking with all the other fragrance, man. But listen when I tell you, man. Since Biggie said Platinum Chanel, I've been wearing Platinum Chanel ever since, man. Biggie mentioned Platinum Chanel in one of his songs. I took a whiff for that and I was like, yeah, that's it. But that's the only fragrance that go good with my body. Now, all those other fragrances cool. Yeah, I got the Bond number 9. I had all of those fragrances. I got the Creed. Creed is nice. All of those things are cool. Yeah. But the Platinum Chanel is where I get my most compliments from. When a female passed by me and she take a whiff of that Platinum Chanel, it's a wrap. She gonna say, you smell good. And that's just how that goes. And that's a conversational piece right there. That's a little game you could use, man. Your fragrance and how you smell is a good conversational piece. Anytime you moving through and you going into a club or you going into any atmosphere where there's a lot of women, you want to get your spray on. And I flood myself with it. Don't be one of them niggas that do 2 sprays, 3 sprays. Nah, man, because by the time you reach to the club door, that atmosphere and the pollution is going to take that scent away and it ain't going to be as potent. So I give myself a real good drench, you know what I mean? And then I get to where I'm going and boom, I start a conversation with the first person that take a whiff of that. You feel me? But we interrupt this program for a quick, short commercial break. I know you enjoying the episode. I know you loving what you hearing, but I need to pay the bills. I need you to log on right now to Likquidcash.com. Not later, right now. Check out the merch, support the platform. If you love what you're hearing, Listen, it's a give and take relationship, baby. I need you to support what I got going on, just like I'm supporting you with the content. You know how this shit go. We got to pay the bills. That Cash is King trucker hat, definitely get that off top. You want to put that with this outfit, you go on the site, get one of these outfits as well. You see the hats behind me? We got all flavors for the neighbors, you dig? Listen, support the platform, support what I got going on. Now back to the episode. Cheers. Back on track, like I said again. It would take her time to even give me a compliment and on my drip on, when we go out and we have dinner, she wouldn't even want to say thank you after the dinner. I got to remind her. It's like she forgot where I got her from. I got you from damn near the dumpsters. You was really down out on your last leg. I saved you, I picked you up and took you to where you needed to be. Gave you an opportunity, showed you how to move, showed you how to get money, put you in a position to win. Change your whole swag, change your whole drip, change your whole life. You feel me? And then she turned around and act like she don't appreciate all the things I've done for her, like I didn't even do nothing. You know what I mean? So eventually we end up departing because I couldn't deal with that. I need to be appreciated. I need to be valued. If you don't value me, then you're going to value my absence. It's just that simple. So the car, off the car, she ended up losing that. I got her a Benz. You got to pay the payments on that joint. So she ended up losing that. All the things that she kind of acquired during the relationship, she ended up losing it all. She thought she was going to be able to maintain it all after I'm gone. But she didn't understand that it's better to have two than one. Two heads are better than one. And it's a process to being an adult. It's not just, you don't wake up and just say, oh, I'm an adult, and then life is going to just fall into place. You got to put blood, sweat, and tears and work and hustle behind everything you're doing, because you can lose it all in a day. God give it, God take it away. If you don't show humbleness and gratefulness and be thankful and grateful for everything that you get, you can lose it just like that. God give it, God take it away. That's why you never get big-headed to the point where you forgot where you came from or forget who took you to the dance. You feel me? Anytime you go somewhere, you leave with the people you come with. If you come up with somebody, you make sure you never forget who took you to the party, who took you to the dance, who took you from one level to the next level. Because on your journey going up, it's going to be a smooth journey, but it's definitely faster going down. The elevator's always faster going down. So be mindful of that. I salute anybody that's at the top. Any nigga that came from the streets, came up in poverty. Any woman that came from the streets, came up in poverty, that is winning right now and is successful right now in their life, because it's not easy. You know what I mean? It's not easy at all. And anybody that helped you along the way, they didn't have to help you. They helped you because they cared, and it was just you was just in their life at that time, and they showed you some love. And that's what I did for her. I showed her love, put her in a position to win. She ended up losing it all. And I heard from her about a few months ago. I think it was last year, 2022. She hit me up. She moved back to Miami. She was dating some lame ass dude that wasn't really doing nothing. She was going through it. And she called me crying, confessing to me, telling me she going through life and it's really beating her up, and she's having troubles with a boyfriend, and the nigga that she was fucking with, she was kind of trying to elevate his mind because she was dealing with a nigga that was on a lower level than her. You feel me? So she was trying to bring him up like the way I was trying to bring her up, and she realized all the faults in her through him. So she kind of ended up seeing all of her ways that she was carrying on with me through her relationship with him, and realizing that I was trying to put on the right track. She just couldn't see it at the time, and she wasn't mature enough at the time to see that and know how to navigate and deal with that. So anyway, long story short, she'd been going through so much, she ended up getting in an accident and almost losing her leg. She ended up being an alcoholic, started drinking a lot and just going down a spiral downward, and just anything that could go wrong in her life went wrong in her life. And not until she was damn near on her dying bed in a hospital, leg broken, and she was able to reflect on her life and see the wrongs in her ways. And that's where she took the time out and she called me and she apologized. She was crying and telling me how grateful she was for me at the time, but she couldn't see it. But by the time she was able to do that, I appreciate that. But at the time she was able to do that, I didn't give a fuck no more. To keep it 1,000, I didn't care. It really didn't matter to me. When I wanted you to appreciate me and show me appreciation, you wasn't on that type of time. You wasn't jacking that. Now you went through your own shit with some lame ass nigga and you had to go backtrack and you lost it all and you down on your luck. Now you want to show some affection and show some type of appreciation. It's too late already. You forgot everything. It's too late. Now I wish you the best, but I really don't give a fuck no more, you dig? However your life is turning out, I already know it's going to turn out like that because that's just the type of energy you was giving off. You wasn't humble enough to understand that you got to be thankful and grateful for every blessing that you get, because just fast as you get it is just how fast you can lose it, even faster. And that's just, one of the many stories that I deal when it comes with one of the many stories that I deal with when it comes to women. I've met a lot of women in my lifetime that's ungrateful because they act like it's something that we supposed to do. Women act like you supposed to take them out at expensive restaurants. Women act like you supposed to buy them gifts. You supposed to do this. You supposed to do that. Nah, I don't supposed to do a motherfucking thing but stay black and die. If I decide to do that, then yeah. But a lot of times we take women to certain restaurants. Like me, I take women to nice restaurants because I like to eat at nice places with nice ambiance. But a lot of times women don't even take themselves to these places. You know what I mean? They go eat at places that you wouldn't even step foot in. They don't even take themselves to these places, but they expect you to take them to these places. They expect you to spend X amount of money on nice dinners when they don't even do that for themselves. You feel what I'm saying? Like, they be, I don't get it, man. It's really bugged the fuck out. But a lot of times I would test a woman and find out where they eat at. I don't even tell them where I eat at. I don't even show them the places I go to eat at because I want to see what your standards are, where you eat at, what type of food do you eat. And a lot of times, if you check a lot of women's diet, they have poor diets. They have bad eating habits. You know what I mean? They go to a restaurant, they gonna eat one of the worst things on the menu. Pardon me. They gonna eat one of the worst shit on the menu. You know what I mean? I went out with a chick and she ordered, a lot of people order steak and shit like that. Steak is cool, but that ain't the best thing on the fucking menu. A lot of times they just order that because they feel like that's the most expensive thing, so they just order that for whatever purpose. But steak is horrible to the body. It's not good for the body. You know what I mean? If you really want a good digestive system and you want to eat something that's kind of good for your health, because health is wealth. If you eat good and you eat healthy food, 9 out of 10, you're going to be able to absorb this information that I'm giving to you. 9 out of 10, your mind is going to be thinking in the right way. A lot of times people try to understand why people act so savagely. It's because the food that you're putting in your body, you eating savage animals. You understand? So if you eat like a savage, you act like a savage because you are what you eat. So me, when I go out to eat, I always eat something that's kind of like light on the stomach, nothing too crazy. You feel me? I'm a seafood guy. I'm a pescatarian. So I'm always going to order the branzino. And I'm always order a side of asparagus or Brussels sprout and some, mashed potato puree or something like that. Because I want to be light on my feet. I don't want to eat and catch the itis and zone out and not be paying attention to the female that I'm having a date with. So yeah, you make sure when you go out with these females, check how they eating, what their eating habits is like, because that's going to tell you a lot about them and how they think. You know what I mean? But like I don't get too off track, man. Let me sip some of this tea real quick. So yeah, dealing with ungrateful people, man, you just got to get them out of your life. I deal with ungrateful friends all the time. I deal with ungrateful family members all the time. I got family members that is ungrateful, feel like you're supposed to be doing this and that for them because you got it and y'all family members, not understanding that you might have put in a lot of sacrifices and work for the things that you got. Niggas don't understand the sacrifices and the work that you put in for all the things you got. I know me, I put in a lot of sacrifices for the things I got in my life, man. This shit ain't come overnight. You know what I mean? This shit was a lot of blood, sweat, and tears, a lot of hustle, a lot of work. And sometimes you want the family members that you with, you have a vision for them in your life. You want to see them winning. You want to see them successful. You want to see them on your level. So you put them in position. And sometimes they don't take advantage of the position. It's almost like they want you to work and just give them the money. You could even give them a job, put them in a position to hustle and get their own money. But for some reason, they want you to spend your money. You feel me? When you go out to eat and you take them out, they look for they look for you to pay the bill all the time. They act like they don't have money at all, at no time. They always looking for you to pay the bill. And when they have some money, they don't never offer to pay the bill. It's like niggas want to get taken care of. It's like niggas have female tendencies and bitch-made behaviors. And they wonder why niggas with money don't want to be around them. See, niggas with money don't want to be around a broke nigga because a broke nigga have habits that we ain't trying to really deal with. They got tendencies and behaviors and personality trait that niggas with money don't really want to deal with. And we got discernment. If you got a discernment spirit, you could discern who got it and who don't got what you need in order to be around in your circle. If you don't got a certain type of energy, a certain type of behavior, a certain type of personality, we gonna be able to see right through you from afar. And you not gonna be able to stay around. This is one of the reasons why niggas with money don't like broke niggas around. Because they have certain personality traits we don't have time to deal with. You feel me? We don't got, and especially if you don't have a personality where you're teachable. If your teachability index is low and I can't teach you nothing and you believe you know it all, and you got habits and you got traits that is blocking your blessings and you don't even know it, and I'm trying to give you some game and you don't soak it or absorb the game and utilize it in your own life, we don't want to deal with niggas like that. I know I don't want to deal with niggas like that. If I can't tell you nothing, I can't teach you nothing, and you believe you know it all, man, keep it moving. This is one of the reasons why niggas with money stay away from broke niggas, man. Especially a nigga that believe he knows it all. If you knew it all, you wouldn't be broke, nigga. You wouldn't be in the position you in. So you need to humble yourself and soak up some game. And maybe you can be one of the motherfucking 1%. You could be part of the 1%. But you're not part of the 1%. You're part of the 99% because 99% of the people in the world believe they got it all figured out. And if you had it all figured out, you wouldn't be broke, busting, disgusting, can't be trusted. So, and that goes for family members. I tell them off the rip, if you come into my life and you not where I'm at, you in a privileged position to learn a thing or two. You know what I mean? You in a very privileged position to learn something. Pay attention. Ask questions. You know what I mean? Because I'm willing to give you the answers. I want to give you the answers. But you have to utilize it in your life. You have to put the work behind it. Don't just take what I'm saying. Don't absorb it. Let it go through one end through the other. You know what I mean? And we back at square one. So I want to give everybody that I meet the game. But a lot of times I got to leave these motherfuckers alone. I got to do my own thing. And that's what you're going to have to do in your life. Sometimes you got to leave people alone. Leave negative people alone. Leave people that's ungrateful alone. Get them out of your life. Because a lot of times when you bring them in your life, you can bring them over to your crib, and for some reason, everything start messing up. They use your microwave, the shit stop working. They use your lawnmower, the shit stop cutting grass. For some reason, anything they touch turned to fucking dust. You feel me? They got bad energy. They got negative energy that surround them. Anything they touch stop working. You know, I had people that come to my house with, family members that come to my house and use my cups and my glasses, and the shit start breaking. Like, why all of a sudden you come over, shit start breaking, man? You lend them your car, they bring it back, tires flat. The rims are scratched. Shit is all fucked up. Because niggas got bad luck. And you try to help them and they don't believe it's them. They believe it's someone else doing all this shit. Nah, it's you, motherfucker. You got bad luck, bad juju, bad whatever you got on you. You need to cleanse yourself of all that negative energy and raise your vibration, man. Raise your vibration. Raise it, man. That's the number one thing I work on every day is raising my vibration. So we all have a story about an ungrateful person, man. I'm just dealing with these type of people and they feel like entitled to the fruits of your labor. They feel like they're supposed to have what you have. They feel like you're supposed to be looking out. Like you're supposed to be doing this and doing that for them because y'all are family members or y'all grew up together. I know niggas that I helped, that I grew up with, I knew for years. I did everything to help them, to put them in position, help them get money. And it always turns back and bite me in the ass. Pause. It always turns around and end up costing me. I remember I let one of my brothers hold my cars, and he needed to go take his driving lesson test. Here we go with the driving lessons again. Niggas. Anyway, yes. I lent him one of my cars, and he about to go take a driving lesson test. I just got this BMW 650. I wrapped it real nice. I had the, I forgot what color it was. It was a fire engine, matte red color, dope as fuck. 22 rims on that bitch, and I just got it freshly painted, freshly wrapped, everything looking nice, smooth. I ain't had the car wrapped no longer than a month. He took the car. I lent him the car to go take his driving lesson test. He comes back, and I go look at the car, man. Hop in the car, the rims all scratched up. The hood of the car is scratched up. And he giving me some lame ass excuse about he was talking to our pops on the phone and he wasn't looking and swerving to the curve. Man, I don't want to hear that shit, man. I don't want to hear that shit at all, man. I let you my car. I want my car the same way I got it. The same way I gave you it. I don't want to hear none of that. You know what I mean? I need my shit to be fixed. The way I gave you it, I need it to be back in my possession the exact same way. And the thing about people that's ungrateful and the people that come into your life and they use your things and you do favors for them, they don't have money to fix these problems. They cause these problems and they don't have the finances to fix them. But I blame myself for even letting him use the car because I should have known better. If you don't have the money to fix it, if you break it, you shouldn't even be driving it. But again, having a good heart and you want everybody to win, you want everybody to succeed, I let him the car. Now, my car has been in the shop for about 3 to 4 weeks because the people who wrap the car is out of the material to fix the car. They don't have the material they used to wrap the car the first time with. It's out of stock. So now my car's collecting dust. I'm not able to drive my car and enjoy my car, all because I did a favor for a family member that didn't even appreciate the favor. And when I asked him for a favor in return, he act like it's going out his way. He's going out his way to help me. And he acts like it's like he's on a time period. He got to go. He got to do this. He got to do that. And it's like, I'm trying to like understand, how do niggas even think in this type of way? Like, if I did you a favor and I'm asking you for one in return, you should do that with no problem, because that's the only way you could repay me. You don't have the money and the finances to repay me for all the things that I've been doing for you from the get-go. So the only way you could repay me is in doing me a favor with your manual labor. You feel me? That's how I look at it. Because you ain't got the finances to take care and do the things that I need you to do if I really need it. So if I need your time and your energy to help me with a project, then you should be willing to do that with no problem. But a lot of these niggas don't have that mentality, and they got a lot of bitch ass ways. And that's why it's always good to be by yourself and grow by yourself, because God would make room for the people that need to be in your life once you get the wrong people out of your life. And that's the main thing. You got to get the wrong people out of your life so God can make room and you can receive all the blessings. Because you could be having the wrong people in your life, and for some reason, bad things start to happen. Your life is on an uphill going up, and then all of a sudden, now you bring in certain people in your life, and now bad things are happening, and you going through this and you going through that. And sometimes God wouldn't bless you because the people that you have around are blocking your blessings, and they're waiting for you to be blessed so they can take advantage of your blessings. So you got to be mindful of all of that. Eliminate those type of relationships. Focus on yourself. You know what I mean? Create boundaries. Because that's what I started doing. I started creating boundaries for these people. Anybody that come into my life and they ask me for a favor, first of all, I ask them, anybody that come in my life now, I say, please, do me a favor. Don't ask me for no favors. Because if you do, number one, I'm going to tell you no. Number two, if I do accept to do your favor, I'm going to charge you for it. I'm going to charge you for my time, and I'm going to charge you for my effort, and I'm going to put taxes on it. Straight up. I'm not fucking with nobody for 2023 that have their hand out trying to ask for a favor. You better come with a skill. You better come prepared to work and put in that blood, sweat, and tears and that grind behind your ambition. Because you just can't be a motherfucker talking about it. You got to be about it. You got to be doing it. You got to be executing. Point blank, period. You got to be executing, because I'm going to put you in a position to win, but you got to be ready to win. You got to want it. A lot of niggas broke right now that say they want some money, but when they got to play and somebody put them in a position to get it, they really don't want it that bad, because they ain't ready to put in that hours and the time and the blood, sweat. Man, listen, it takes hours and time and manual labor for you to get a lot of things done. You're gonna have to sit behind a computer for 4, 5, 6 hours. I'm gonna have to sit behind a computer for 10 hours just to edit this shit up and put this in a position for you to view it, like it, watch it, most definitely subscribe to what I got going on. But it takes effort and time for me to execute this. I gotta put in that work. I got to sit down and come up with topics. I got to sit down and have this conversation and share my game and share my wisdom with you guys. And people want your success. They want the big chains. They want the fly clothes. They want the bust down Rolex. They want all that shit, but they ain't willing to sacrifice and do the things that is need to be done to get it. How you gonna win if you don't fucking start the race? Everybody running. You want to win the race, but you don't want to start the race. So, so that's what I tell niggas all the time. Don't watch what I'm doing, man. Because I put in work to get to where I'm at. You only seeing the finished product. It's work and hustle that comes behind this. Don't think it's just, I woke up one morning and God blessed me with everything that you see me with. There was a lot of trials and tribulations and lessons that was learned along the journey. A lot of road that was traveled, a lot of, mistakes was made. I bumped my head along the way. But through failure, I was able to learn, because like I said, it's not failure, it's a lesson. If you learning on your journey, then it's really not a failure. It's always a lesson. And you got to be prepared to be aware, to learn and see that lesson when it comes. You got to be ready for it. Got to. Everybody want to win, but nobody want to lose. You got to lose in order to win. Off the rip. I do trading every day. Every morning I wake up 6:30 in the morning, I go trade the stock market, or I trade options. In order for me to learn how to trade and be a good trader, I had to lose thousands of dollars. 6,000 here, 5,000 there. I had to lose thousands of dollars in order to be a good trader. You're going to have to lose in order to win. And if you're not willing to lose money, don't even start certain businesses. Don't even start certain hustles. Leave it alone. Go get a job. Work for someone else. Don't even think about being an entrepreneur. Because on the road of being an entrepreneur and creating a steady hustle, you're going to have to take a lot of losses. Losses come with it. You're going to have to meet a lot of ungrateful people. You're going to have to meet a lot of selfish people that's going to try to take away from you. You're going to run into all of these people that see you winning in life, and they're going to want to take and come into your life to take, because there's more takers than givers. They don't want to give you their energy and time. They don't want to put in the work with you. They want to take from your labor, from all the things you did. When you get money, there's everybody out there that's looking to take your money. It's harder to keep money than it is to make money, but you would never know that if you don't got no money. I got to say that for the people in the back that ain't listening. It's harder to keep money than it is to make money, but you wouldn't know if you ain't got no money. As soon as you get some money, you're going to realize there's so many people out there that's trying to find ways to get in your pockets. Random motherfuckers on Instagram be DMing me about business ideas that, I'm not interested in. As if that I don't have a line of family members and friends that come way before them. Like there's a list of people that I would give an opportunity to before you. I don't even know you. You on Instagram in a fake fantasy world trying to do business with me. I don't know you, nigga. I don't want to get to know you, nigga. In no form or fashion. I'm surprised I even got you on Instagram. Matter of fact, if I'm following you, I'll unfollow you right away because you coming at me crazy about business ideas that, nigga, I don't want to do business with strangers. I barely want to do business with the niggas I know because they got personality traits that I can't align with. So I don't do business with everybody that I know. You know how hard it is to find people to do business with that has the same like-minded thought process and has the same morals and integrity as you? Especially when you coming from the hood. Everybody you messing with from the hood, most of the niggas I know is criminal minded. You feel me? So I don't want to do business with niggas that's criminal minded. Like me, I'm criminal minded. But I had to transition out of that thought process and that way of thinking and have to be on a straight and narrow and do business. But even in the streets, I always did business straight up. I never tried to rob nobody or did nothing shiesty with anybody. But you gotta understand that niggas in the streets and the people that you deal with every day are criminal minded. There's more takers than givers. So you gotta understand that, know that, decipher who you want to deal with, who you want to bring in your life, but understand that when you're on your journey trying to be successful, you're gonna have to carry this alone. You have to carry that cross alone. Because like I said, niggas don't want to do the work. They want to come in and celebrate when the party is already put together, when the business is already flourishing, when you're already seeing a profit, when you're already doing something and it's moving in a positive direction. That's when they want to come in and want to add their 2 cents. But by that time, it's too late. They should have got in at the ground level. That's when you see the most profit, is when you get in at the ground level. How you think these white crackers stay? Let me be nice. Let me not say the word crackers. How you think these white people win? They get in at the businesses at the ground level, man. All these skyscrapers that you see in New York City, all these casinos that you see in Las Vegas, these shareholders and these stockbrokers and all these dudes, man, they get in at the ground level. And they deal with their partners and their friends that put them on at the ground level. And that's how they get the biggest return. By the time we get involved with it, shit, it's a wrap. We get the short end of the stick. So understand that on your journey through life, trying to create a steady hustle, trying to get to the bag, on your mission to the bag, you're going to meet a lot of takers. You dig? A lot of people that pretend that they coming to help, but they coming to destroy and block your blessings. Be aware of them. You know what I mean? Be aware of them. I had to deal with it. We all gonna have to deal with it. There's a lot of ungrateful women. There's a lot of ungrateful niggas. Bitch ass niggas out there trying to take from niggas that's really putting in the work. You just gotta stay down until you come up, man. That's it. It's really all what it boils down to, you know? You can't trust everybody. You gotta know who to trust. And you can't give everybody a turn. Sometimes we're gonna get it right. Sometimes we not. But never give a person more than you're willing to lose. Because you can end up falling on your face. And you can end up tricking yourself out of the game. So, on this journey through life and dealing with people, learn the people you're around, accept them for who they are. Don't try to change them. Give them the information. If they use it or if they don't use it, don't even matter. It's no concern to you. You did your part. You gave them the game. You gave them the information. You helped as much as you could. And if they decide to turn around and backstab you, do some foul shit, sometimes you need that in order to develop character. Because through all of those adversities, it just makes you stronger because you're a person that's going to persevere no matter what. And they're going to lose out on the benefits of being your friend or being your family member or being your associate or being your girl when your absence is a part of it. When you take away yourself from their circle, from what they got going on. Make them appreciate your absence. You dig? But like I said, I ain't gonna talk y'all to death. I went over the time period that I'm supposed to be talking, but I just felt like I needed to get this off my chest. I'm feeling good right now, feeling blessed. You feel me? Like, hey man, it's one of them days, one of them nights, man. We all go through it. It's life. You feel me? I'm feeling super good. I'm looking good. I'm smelling good. It's all good. Life is beautiful. And I want y'all to listen, man. In order for you to have a beautiful life, get all them haters out of your way, man. Get them bitch ass niggas out of your circle. Don't fuck with them. It's okay to be alone. It's okay to grind. Keep your head in your books. Study. Always read. Keep your mind sharp. Because you're going to meet a lot of people on your journey. But understand, you got to keep your foundation strong. And you can only build as high up as your foundation is deep. You understand? I'm going to say that again. You could only build as high up as your foundation is deep. So keep your foundation solid. But most importantly, stay true to yourself. Don't let nobody get in the way of what you got going on. That's how I carry it. That's how I move through life. Nobody gets in the way of what I'm trying to do. Everything else is secondary. That's how I'm moving. That's how I'm carrying it, man. It's yours truly, Liquid Cash. I need it all out the stash. I ain't letting nothing go to waste. Fuck with your boy. This is another episode of the Create a Steady Hustle. Y'all check out the website. Y'all check out all the things I got going on. All right? Y'all know what it is. Another episode is up here or down here. Somewhere on the screen, there's another episode. Click the button, watch it, share it, tell a friend to tell a friend. It's yours truly. Cheers. $250,000 on the neck, 100,000 on the vet, 50,000 left in cash. I'm a nigga, don't forget. Don't insult my intellect. I got millions in assets. You invest in your cash yet, or tricking on bad sets?